welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. You're catching me on my YouTube channel, True Divine 44. You can also catch me on my Facebook page, True Divine, and it is The True Divine for both Instagram and Twitter. Any likes, shares, subscribes and comments are greatly appreciated, and much love to everybody who's doing that thus far. I've been away for far too long. I'm still not put right. I'm still taking it easy. But I couldn't wait any longer to put out the videos that I love putting out to you guys. Thank you for all of the messages. I deliberately haven't gotten back to many people because I've deliberately had to take it real easy and just step away from the outside world for a bit to recuperate, recharge and get better. But thank you for all the messages. I appreciate them all, and I will be getting back to people as and when. I'm just taking it real easy, and I get drawn into conversations and things, and I can't help myself. I do put a lot of energy behind each conversation that I have for the most part. So I did have to just take a step back and do what I don't do, which is rest. So wrist slapped adequately, but I still have some recharging to do. But as I say, I couldn't wait to get back to you guys and put out these videos that I've put out to offer support, inspiration and guidance where it is needed and wanted. Anything that resonates with you, take it, run with it. Anything that doesn't resonate with you, because these are general readings, just leave it behind. Don't let it apply to you. Don't let it twist your mind. Don't twist your mind to make it apply to you. That's not how it should work. So this is a daily energy reading / tarot for the 18th of July 2020, and it's a lovely reading to come back to. It's an amazing time right now where people are starting to, in a lot of ways, take a deep breath, realize the things that they needed to leave behind, get into the top of the hill in a lot of ways for a lot of the inner work that's being done. There's been a lot of self-honesty for many people, which has been very important to the inner journey, the inner path, getting in alignment with self and therefore getting in alignment with the universe. So this reading really reflects upon that, which is a beautiful thing. So for the first card, we've got the Three of Wands. And so this speaks of partnership. It does speak of travel opening up again for people. It does. I don't think we're out of the woods yet regarding travel. I think there's going to be big cogs in the wheel that are maybe going to stop and start in the recovery and in the getting back on track. A little bit like me, being poorly and coming back to these readings slowly and not taking on too much work too quickly. That's how it feels a little bit with the world right now, with the moving parts that are above us that are fighting and vying for their own attention, for their own slice of the pie. I think there will be some stops and starts, some silly rules that might feel frustrating, but for now there is this opening up of opportunities again to travel, to make trade. It's the action card, the Three of Wands. It's taking action. The Two of Wands is like the initiation, the planning. The Three of Wands is coming into movement, into action, into doing something about the planning and the initiation of everything. It's getting things going. And it's getting things going with conviction, because we've got the Sun card, the Major Arcana, to clarify that, and that speaks of enlightenment. It speaks of joy in this, and so the advice is to see the beauty in the success, to see the beauty in the breakthrough moments that you're having right now, however big or small you might perceive them to be. Take joy in those breakthrough moments. It's great to live in hindsight sometimes, in that you only have to think back a very short while ago, just maybe days or a week, of the things that you were stopped from doing, of the violence that was going on your street. However that resonates with you, we don't actually have to look as far back into the past as we usually might have to to see that it's worth taking some joy in these breakthrough moments now, because it's a little bit like you don't know what you've got till it's gone. And so it's that place that a lot of people are in right now, in that they have realized what can be gone just like that. And so the breakthroughs, the planning that's gone into whatever action that's being taken now, there's enlightenment and joy regarding the path that's led you there. That even those moments that felt like a loss, that felt like a defeat, in the weeks, months leading up to this action point today, now, right now, they are actually a part of us being able to realize ourselves in some way, shape or form you've grown in those stop gaps, in those moments that felt like a loss or a defeat, and you are better equipped to take this action stance right now. You are better poised to do something about your initiations. So the next card is the Three of Cups, and this again speaks of huge joy, celebrations together, jubilee, expansion. So the Three of Wands also speaking of expansion, projects expanding, actions being taken, going forward. And the Three of Cups, again, expansion, friendships, drawing positive conclusions together, participation in groups. It feels like home. The people that you're celebrating with right now, the people that are left around you right now, are the people that you feel like you can trust, that you can look towards for help, that will be there to be especially for things like projects and money, both of them speaking about much more flow of money, much more easy flow of money, or sustenance, things that will sustain you, but mainly money. It does speak of these people that are around you being a part of the puzzle, to bring those projects together, to bring those actions together, to realize them together. And so there's real victory in this group, in this teamwork, and there's real fulfillment to be had with it. There's a helping hand there, and it's there for you to use, and for the other participants in the group to be able to use and draw from you also, which is a beautiful thing. This is true friendship, when there is true reciprocity. So to clarify that, we've got the Six of Wands, so which is fabulous to make Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Six. They bring on this victory. The Six of Wands being a victory. It's almost, if you picture this guy riding the wave of success on his horse. He's being praised. Things are, this is good. The things that are coming out of this teamwork is good. They're whole. It's taking people forward. And so he's riding the wave of this crowd on this horse. And again, it goes back to the Sun card of take time. Take time to realize those successful moments. Take time to realize the smile of a friend, when you realize how beautiful that friend is when they smile. When you realize the wrinkles that they have around their eyes really speak to you when they smile and laugh. How infectious it is that you ride that wave with them, that when they laugh, you can't help but do so. However small or however big the victory is, the breakthrough is, ride the wave of it, because the more you can ignite that energy of feeling successful, of feeling fulfilled, the more success and fulfillment in all aspects of your life you will draw in like a magnet. Be the magnet, and decide what you want to draw in. The third card being the beautiful Star card, another major arcana, and this speaks of healing. It speaks of the dream world. It speaks of guidance and wisdom, and also expansion. So all of the cards on the table speak of expansion, speak of future, speak of going forward, but also taking time to appreciate the present, the moment that you're in, taking time to find fulfillment in that. And with that comes great hope and healing through this star card energy. This star card has the scars. She bears the scars of times that have gone by that have been so much harder. She comes after the tower card. So the tower card, another major arcana, is usually a thunderous change in somebody's life, and can come in a lot of times when we've been fighting the change that we've needed to have in our lives, when we've been living in ego and illusion. So the tower card does have to come in heavy-handed. It does have to come in real strong to knock all of that illusion down. After this is the naked truth, and the star card is depicted as this beautiful naked woman, and she's cleansing herself. She's grounding herself with the soil. She's cleansing herself with the water. She has the enlightenment of the sky above her, the stars above her, the Pleiades above her. And so she's connecting with the whole. She's connecting with the universe. And it speaks of rejuvenation, right from the cellular level to the spiritual, to the soul level. And going back to the sun card, the benevolent sun, that it's been twisted and turned even in almost a scary figure of, you'll get burnt if you spend too much time in it, you'll shrivel up, you'll age quicker. Well, no, it's a healing energy in itself, and it helps you take action. It helps you see the way forward. So both of these cards at bookending the reading being enlightenment, rejuvenation. All of these cards in one way or another meaning expansion of your world, expansion of your thoughts, expansion of your points of view. And to clarify, the star card is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, it's conflict, it's bickering, it's my side, this side, no, your side, no, you did this, you did that. The star card has the energy to help you recognize that that's pointless. There are far greater things, far more common enemies, if you want to put it that way, or opposing forces to true healing, wholeness and peace. And they're much more opposing than the points of view that we might hold out of ego as to which political figure we support, or what colour skin we have, whatever the sexual preferences, the religious preferences, all of these bickery little conflicts, this side, that side, this side, that side. Everybody's just clashing wands in this card. There's no real victory, there's no real, there's no... The Six of Wands being victorious, riding the wave. The Five of Wands is, if you picture this guy having been in the middle of that bickery crowd, just quietly going about his business, going and getting his horse, leaving these at it, bickering like the children, going on his horse and getting on with what he needed to get on with this Three of Wands, quietly in the background, while everyone else is distracted, bickering. He's let go. He's realised the greater picture. He's been enlightened. He's been enlightened through the Sun card and the Star card. And so he is the one that is riding the wave of this crowd now. Because him on his white horse, peace, he's got that wreath on his wand, new beginnings, peace, new growth. All of these in this card now have stopped to stare at him, have stopped to cheer him on. So it is that realization of how fooled have you been? How hijacked have your thoughts been with ego, with propaganda, with whatever it may be? How hijacked have you become that you would spend energy and and spend your real currency, your energy, on bickering over which side is better, who has more, who supports who. The Star card has the wisdom to know that it doesn't matter. None of that matters. It matters that you stay grounded. It matters that you are on your own personal journey. This is your soul's journey, and it matters that you make the world a better place, even if that is just by painting a smile on somebody else's face, or building something that is going to create jobs for people so that they can support their families. However small, however big, it's all balanced out the same way. You're putting positivity, you're letting go of ego, you're letting go of fighting for that side you've been so trained and indoctrinated to fight for, whatever that side may be. You let go of that judgment of the other side. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. So it does speak of wisdom a lot, this reading today. On the bottom of the deck, on this deck, it's judgment. What will you leave behind, and what will you take forward from this point on? What will you continue to carry? What burdens can you just leave behind in that Five of Wands with the Star card? What healing can you have by just shedding that skin and starting again? A new cycle, a new journey, a new beginning, new opportunities. Being called to your soul's path again. However crooked it got, however far off your path you strayed, matters not. What matters is that you hear the trumpets, you hear the call to come back to your soul's path. Forget about the drama, the outside bickering, the ploys that will get you distracted and stopping you having that victory roll, that victory wave. On the other bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, King of Earth, sorry. And so this speaks of the fatherly figure, the dependable, strong, grounded figure, strategic in business. And this reading speaks a lot about people's business and people's expansion. He can delegate like no one else. He knows what people are good at, and he values individualism. He values each individual flower. He's industrial, he's industrious. And so with that Sun card as well, that industrious energy and the taking action is very important for a lot of people today. Don't be despondent. Let go of the judgments of yourself in the past where you feel like you failed, but no, that was just yet another learning curve to make sure that the action that you take this time has more wisdom about it. You can be more involved, you can be more enlightened about what steps to take and what steps not to take. There's nothing wasted here, there's nothing lost. So that is the reading for the 18th of July 2020. Much love. Thank you everybody for holding space and time for me while I was poorly. I'm glad to be back. It'll be a bit of a slow coming back, but not too slow where I'm concerned. I don't like to sit down for very long, certainly don't like to lie down for very long, so it's been, I'm a bit of a tough patient, so lots of arguments with myself. So I've let go of that and I had to rest. So that was my ego being dropped. Come back tomorrow, there'll be another reading for you. Much love, be whole and be balanced as always. Mwah.